Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Let's discuss SXP chart. So basically SXP has been doing not that well, but it has been doing well. Like it was around 55 cents in December. Now it touched $4, $4.15. So basically it has moved up. But a lot of FUD is around there, like it's not performing or the team is not good on all those things. I don't know about all those things. I'm a trader. I move on the chart and the news. So basically they have products, the chart is good, they're working good. So let's start from the chart. If we'll hide the let's hide the indicators. So if you'll see, SXP was in a downtrend since 12th of August. So after that you'll see we dropped to a level here 2.52. Then we pushed higher again, touched 3.25, then again crashed down here. Sustained this level for some time and then we again crashed down. And if you'll see here, this was the accumulation phase for SXP. Let me correct it. So basically we tested it multiple times. In the beginning it's 100%, like most likely it's not broken, so we'll count it from here. We tested once, twice, and the third time we broke it. We stayed here at this level. We did an SR flip and we consolidated a little bit, like 4 or 5 days here. Then we started moving higher. This was the first line breaker here, if you'll see, somewhere around here. So basically when we moved above it, you'll see it took almost 3 candles to do an SR flip at this level. You can take it to this level as well. Like we closed here, we moved a bit higher, but still there was resistance in this zone. And then after doing a perfect SR flip, this candle was the confirmation that will move higher. And there's a resistance at this level as well, if you'll see. So basically these resistance levels are nothing but a sentiment. Like most of the people book profits at the point where the price fell sharply. So this is a point where the prices fell sharply for SXP and pushed it down towards its lower lows, all-time lows. So basically, if you'll see, we reach this level, this point of interest, where we're about to see whether it will break it out or not, and we didn't, and we fell below again. We reached the level here, this level, and somewhat likely we have created some kind of support here and we bounced back here. So we tested it again, we broke above that line, we reached the next point of interest, which was somewhere around here. So basically we again fell from here, and the main reason was that we had a double top here. This red candle proved that the market sentiment has been changed. Again, this is a thing which people follow in the market. They learn these things, basically the traders, new traders and all those things. This is a double top, this particular portion. This is a double top. As you can see, there's two double wicks. So basically, many people believe that when there's a double top in the market, the prices will go down. So they start shorting or start booking their profits. So the prices fell below to the previous support zone, which was this place. And after then, we again moved higher. We again broke above this level, this particular resistance, and we again reached out for the next one. We were not able to break it, and we again fell down. So we have tested this particular support multiple times, and we have broken it again. So basically we are again below this support resistance level, and it is again now turned into resistance. Like earlier it was turned into a support by a SR flip. So after this level was broken, we reached a certain point, like a new high of 2021, you can say 415. So this was the final point of interest while moving upwards. And for the current trend, we are not in a downtrend yet. If you will see here, let me squeeze it out a bit, stretch it out, sorry. You will see that this particular ascending trend line is being followed properly by SX. So we have tested it multiple times, this trend line as well. This is also called a neckline. Here we tested it a little bit here, somewhere around here. this place and this third place. We have bounced heavily from this particular region, and I think we'll bounce from here as well, but it will take time. Like, we have to move up from this particular resistance, which is at $3 somewhere, 3 to 3.05 or something. So this is a very interesting area for SXP's chart, where we need to break out from this particular region to move higher high. So, and to continue the trend, we have to somewhere break this region so that we can have a new higher high. As you can see, we have a higher low here, and we have a higher low here. So basically, to carry on the uptrend, we have to create a new higher high somewhere around 430, 450, anything will do, because we have a resistance here as well. This needs to be broken. So if we touch this particular place, or we have a wick somewhere around here, 450, 460, 430, then we have a higher high, and the trend is still on. And if you'll see, this was my particularly area of interest. If you'll see here, this particular region, because if you'll see the price, this crash was stopped here. So basically, this was stopped here as well, and this was the particular point where we fell recently. Like, after the bull run started in SXP, this was the resistance zone, which was SR flip, and again this became the support. Like, when we fell from here, we found support somewhere in this zone. So this is particularly a critical support zone right now, which SXP is sitting at. And again, we also have this particular neckline here. So if this area of support is broken, then I have certain doubt that we will fall somewhere around here in this particular zone. I don't think so that this will be happening, because next month is a quite good month for SXP, but anything could happen in crypto market. So basically, this is the SXP chart. We need to break higher highs, make higher highs here to continue this uptrend, and we are still not in a downtrend, because we just jumped from the most important point, which is the neckline and the critical support zone here. So let's move on to the SXP Bitcoin chart. So guys, this is the SXP BTC chart, and let's see what it says. So basically, if you'll see here, but like against BTC, we were in some kind of accumulation phase since here. If you'll see the complete entire body till here of the candles, this particular zone, this was an accumulation phase. So basically, people were buying it in this particular zone, and due to Bitcoin moved up, SXP's movement is not visible in this particular chart. So we were about to break this particular strong resistance. Like, we fell all the way down from this region, this particular point till here. There are a lot of red candles on the way. There's none. We don't have any particular green candle in this downtrend. So it could be called a particular crash. The price crashed till here, stopped a little bit, tried to break out from this particular zone. This was kind of a weak resistance point back then, but since the sentiments were in a downtrend, so the coin didn't move up, and then we went into a consolidation phase. This is also a small accumulation phase. Then we again crashed here, as Bitcoin in this particular zone, Bitcoin moved particularly very fast to $60,000, $50,000, $40,000. Then we have a small accumulation phase here when Bitcoin calmed down. Then we started to broke it and started to move up. We broke this particular resistance zone pretty easily, as it was a weak one. Then we started an SR flip, and since then this is a very important zone for SXP, this particular green zone here, which we have SR flipped, and we have tested this support multiple times and it's not breaking away. And this particular red box is our resistance zone for SXP. This is a strong resistance zone, which have been tested multiple times, if you'll see, in the past as well, and in this current time frame nearly as well. If you'll see, we have tested multiple times here, 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 and here. So it has been tested 4 times, but still we were not able to break out at this particular area, this particular region. We were almost at the brink of breaking out, but since the BTC chart showed a bearish divergence and it crashed down, so everything crashed down with BTC, as we know, because it has the most dominance in the market to market. So again we saw a particular stop loss, sorry, a support here at the main support region, critical support. So we have bounced back from here, and if we'll draw, we see we also have our ascending trend line here as well. If we'll count it from here, we tested it here, we tested it here, again tested here and bounced back. So basically, we could follow here this some similar path to this one. We could like test it this like this, and then we will break it out, or else some other path will be followed. Like it might be breaking out in the first attempt as only, because we already have tested it 4 times. So the next resistance zone is particularly at this point of interest. It is a point of interest here. As you will see, there's a bounce back from this particular zone. That means it has a lot of buy orders, and at the same time it crashed from here. So there's a lot of sell pressure here. A lot of people might be booking their profits here who bought at this particular zone. And once we are able to break this particular zone and are able to do an SR flip here like this, so then we'll make higher highs. The second point of interest is somewhere around here, this particular zone. Sorry about that. So let me delete this one. So these two are the particular point of interest. The main point of interest is this one. We have it here. Sorry. We need to break this as well. It's very modern. And then this one. After that, we have a particular point of interest, resistance at this particular level. Because as there's a double top and the price fell from here, so people might be booking profit here. So in the Bitcoin chart, we have not started the bull run, but we have started making higher highs and higher lows. If you'll see the upward trend line. Basically, I think we'll be reaching this zone pretty soon, as the alt season might be near, as Bitcoin is about to calm down from after this crash, and then the alts will move. And I guess SXP has a lot of products lined up next month, so we're gonna break these particular resistance lines pretty easy. This one might be a bit difficult, but this one might be pretty easy because we have a lot of accumulation here, and this should be broken pretty easily. The major resistance zone, this is intermediate also. This is weak, sorry. This is a weak resistance zone. This particular one is an intermediate. This is very strong. This needs to go into a bull run. If we break particularly this zone, in the USDT pair, we will be making higher highs in the USDT chart. So basically this was the SXP chart. I guess we don't have that much time. The video will be pretty long. I guess we already have a video of around 12 to 13 minutes. So it would be good to round up here everything. So basically what we understand here is that that market is still in an upward trend, and SXP is also in an upward trend. As you can see in the BTC chart, the ascending line is still intact, the trend line. In the USDT chart, if you'll see there as well, it's intact. So, and we are moving upwards. We just need to break this zone in Bitcoin chart, and we need to make a higher high in USDT chart to carry on the upward trend. And then if we reach somewhere around this level, we will be somewhere near 13 to 14, $15. And I don't think it's that difficult, because Bitcoin is going to go in an side trend, because it has to come down at some point, and I guess this is the time. So basically the summer always has been good for the DeFi protocols and altcoins. If you'll see the previous chart, like last year chart, summer was the best time. This was the end of summer on August 15, where SXP crashed, and I guess this time till August will be somewhere around here at this level, somewhere around this level. So this is particularly our major resistance which needs to be broken. This is a weak intermediate, and this one's a weak resistance. So hope for the best. SXP is doing great right now. We held the trend line perfectly. Hope you like the video. Please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon.